The face of the NBA, present and future. The NBA has always been a league driven by superstars, with each generation having its defining face, from Michael Jordan in the 90s to Kobe Bryant in the 2000s and the King, LeBron James, for over a decade. These players have not only dominated on the court, but also influenced the league's global appeal, culture, business, and often social and political conversations. This title comes with enormous responsibility, one that many people would like to have, but are thinking twice before accepting it, since it entails being under the microscope for years to come. Today, as LeBron James nears the end of his illustrious career, the question arises, who is the face of the NBA now, and who will take that mantle in the future?
Who is the league pushing
That's what
right
I'm
now?
saying. They need that.
Who's the league pushing right now? LeBron James, Steph Curry, still.
Yep.
They have not identified the next person.
Although the next NBA captain has not yet been identified according to ex-NBA player Gilbert Arenas. In the ever-evolving landscape of the NBA, certain luminaries have emerged as the definitive faces of the league. These players not only showcase exceptional skill on the court, but also embody the principles, values, and spirit of basketball. As of today, individuals such as the King, LeBron James, and Stephen Curry stand out as the most prominent figures, continually influencing the game and its global appeal. Stephen Curry revolutionized the game with his three-point shooting, changing how basketball is played at every level. His 4 NBA championships with the Golden State Warriors, 2 MVP awards, and status as the greatest shooter of all time have cemented his place as one of the current faces of the league. However, LeBron James is still highly relevant in this conversation. Even in his 21st season, he continues to be a top performer and a cultural icon, carrying the weight of the league for nearly 2 decades. He remains the most recognizable player worldwide, making a strong case for being the main face of the NBA.
See, I look at LeBron James in a broader category. I don't look at him in terms of what he is, what he does on the basketball floor. You know, what he does outside of the floor. I take the totality of what he's done as a champion. And when you're looking at a champion, the way I was brought up, he or she has a responsibility not only to perform inside the lines, but outside of the lines. They have a greater responsibility in terms of, you know, uplifting the team, and also if you have an opportunity to uplift society, then they take on that responsibility.
Other names like Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant, and Nikola Jokić have made their mark as dominant players, but none have quite reached Curry or LeBron's level in terms of global popularity and influence. These players have a great amount of influence over their followers, particularly the young crowd and children who dream of being like them in the future. However, more than the present, the latest headlines have been centered around the future face of the NBA. As the league transitions, several young stars, 5 in particular, are poised to take over the crown as the future face of the league, according to the fans and commentators. Number 1. Luka Doncic. The now Lakers superstar has already drawn comparisons to legends due to his incredible scoring, playmaking, and ability. His European background also expands the NBA's global reach. Luka has rapidly ascended to stardom since entering the NBA, mesmerizing fans with his extraordinary skills and basketball intellect. His ability to control the game, exceptional passing, and clutch performances have drawn comparisons to legends such as Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. Luka's international background and success in both the EuroLeague and NBA have made him a global ambassador for the sport, promising a bright future for basketball worldwide. Number 2. Anthony Edwards. His confidence, highlight reel plays, and rising stardom with the Minnesota Timberwolves suggest he could be the next big superstar. His charisma and fearless attitude resonate with fans. Edwards' incredible athleticism and physical strength can be compared to very few basketball players in the league. His unique combination of basketball skills, exceptional cutting ability, and innate talent for making impressive passes make Edward a great candidate and an NBA standout as a future face of the league. Number 3. Ja Morant. Despite recent off-court controversies, Morant's electric playing style and ability to connect with younger fans make him a candidate for the league's future face. Morant's electrifying style of play and fearless approach have quickly made him one of the most exciting young talents in the NBA. His athleticism, vision, and ability to perform under pressure have earned him accolades and a growing fan base. Morant's potential as a leader and his impact on the Memphis Grizzlies signal a promising career ahead, with the potential to become one of the league's premier players. Number 4. Victor Wembanyama. Number 5. Jason Tatum. Tatum is a 6-time NBA All-Star, led the Boston Celtics team to a league-best 64 wins and a championship in the NBA Finals. Tatum also won a gold medal with the 2020 and 2024 USA Olympic teams. He holds the records for most points scored in an NBA All-Star game, 55, most points scored in a Game 7 of any NBA playoff series, 51, and most points scored in the NBA playoffs at his age. His game and leadership skills put him in the conversation for the future face of the NBA. Additionally, LeBron James has also become part of the conversation by supporting the reasoning for Anthony Edwards not wanting the title and supporting his Cleveland Cavaliers former teammate, Channing Frye, who won an NBA title with James in 2016. According to Frye, every great player coming into the league gets to be compared to a handful of players who played the game many years ago. I believe it is unfair. James, on the other hand, criticized the negativity emerging from commentators covering the game, often trashing the players for whatever reason.
Channing Frye said it the other day, too, like, I mean, it's unfortunate, but, like, I don't know, why do you want to be the face of a league when all the people that, you know, that cover our game and talk about our game on a day-to-day basis, everybody.
James' comments, however, did not sit well with commentators such as Stephen A. Smith in his channel ripping into LeBron James' comments after LeBron took also his case to social media. Let's hear what Stephen A. had to say.
It's time to get into LeBron James, who made headlines after the Lakers game on Thursday night, their victory over the Timberwolves, 111-102 at home. I wanted to get into what LeBron had to say about Anthony Edwards post-game and the conversation surrounding Edwards becoming the face of the NBA. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse my language, that's some straight bullshit by LeBron James. Straight bullshit. I'm getting sick and tired of folks talking about everybody who covers the league shitting on the league. How do we shit on the league? Because some of us don't call LeBron James the GOAT? Because we bring up load management because people come to games sometimes and cats are sitting out and fans don't even know until they arrive at the arena that the cats are sitting out? Is it because All-Star Weekends arrives and folks don't learn that LeBron James is playing is not playing rather until the last minute? Is it because he's never participated in the slam dunk contest, thereby ruining it because he's the first marquee name with slam dunking ability like that to refuse to participate in an all-star slam dunk contest ever in his career? See, this is the kind of stuff that pisses people like myself off.
After listening Stephen A. comments, do you think LeBron James is right for calling out the negativity in the media these days? Does he have a point? While Stephen Curry and LeBron James continue to define the league today, the future of the NBA is bright with young superstars. Players like Luka Doncic, Victor Wemby, and Anthony Edwards could take the torch in the coming years. As the game evolves, the next face of the NBA will not only be judged by on-court performance, but also by marketability, cultural impact, and global reach. Action is happening, and it's only a matter of time before a new face leads the next era of basketball. The question is, who is it going to be?